Hello and welcome to the latest Elite Dangerous video from Commander Lucosa. Now, I wasn't going to do a video tonight, but having stumbled upon this place, I thought that it was worth making a video of. Before we go into that, let's go through all my usual status updates and that. Now my kills are up to 1,660. I have killed a couple more since last time, or since my journey into the Federation distress signal zone in my live Twitch broadcast. But the biggest change is balance, up to 1,232,141 credits. A significant amount of that has come from this system I'm in now, the big discovery that made me want to put this video together. Modules, power modules, I have changed a couple of things, so some of the modules are changed. I've just noticed that the frame shift drive is set wrong, so yeah, that's priority 5, always should be. The two most significant changes are, firstly the sensors. I did have a real small one, I think I had something like an E1. I've changed that to a D3. The reason being that I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be a wipe at the start of Beta 3. And if there isn't, I also strongly suspect that Frontier Developments will fix the bug where you can fit any kind of sensor you like, whereas in fact you are supposed to have to fit a sensor of the class that your ship requires, which for the Cobra is a class 3. Now I think if they do fix that bug and there's no progress reset, then there's probably going to be quite a few people with loading issues because they have ships with sensors that are not of the right class. So I've made sure that I'm not going to be one of them by doing that. And here I bought myself a shield cell bank after my battle, or my time rather, in battle at the Federation distress signal. I realised that a shield cell bank would be more than just slightly useful. So I picked one of those up and sacrificed 4 tons of cargo space in order to get it. So I'm down to 36 tons cargo space, which I can live with. I think that covers all of the changes. Here we see that I still have the basic discovery scanner. I am particularly keen to upgrade this to either the intermediate or the advanced. Now I don't quite have enough yet to buy the advanced, but I'm not far off it. Another 300,000 and I will be able to buy the advanced one. I'm quite eager to upgrade this thing, but I have had no success at all in finding it. I mean, it's typical. I used to see them all the time and everywhere had them. Now that I want one of the fucking things, no, can't find them either. Either of them anywhere. So yeah, even if I get the 1.5 million, if I find the intermediate first, I'll get it. Otherwise, well, I could be here until, well, probably until Beta 3 comes along trying to find the bloody thing. Fire groups, the only change here is that the shield cell bank obviously now has a fire group so it can be used. So that's there as the primary fire in group 3, which means the discovery scanner is now on its own in a new group, group 4. And the cargo, I currently have none, and the capacity, as you can see, has gone down from 40 to 36. So there's the status. Now to the system that we're at. And here it is. I'm almost certainly going to pronounce it wrong, but I think it's Parcae. Now let's give you an idea of where it is, which I should have done when I was showing you LHS64 and that NTTL phone number system. So if we go from here to Iranin, it will show you how far away it is. It's not that far away, 28.482, so I can get back to Iranin in 2 jumps. I can certainly get back to you know, some of the familiar core systems in a single jump, or to Morgor if I really wanted to. So yeah, it's not very far away at all. Now I don't want to jump to Morgor, so we'll clear that. Now the first thing about this system is when you first arrive, everything's unknown, and these 3 planets here don't show up. So you get your first load of credits from scanning the sun and the 3 planets. You get about 300 for doing that. It's not a fortune, but it's free money, so you may as well do it. And the other thing you'll notice is that there are 2 stations here. They're both outposts. They're both very basic outposts. Vint plant here is the one that has the commodities board. So this is the one you want to go to first and sell your cargo. And even if you're going to sell it at a loss, still sell it all. And there's a good reason for it. And that is that in the bulletin board there are always plenty of missions to go to the other outpost still within the Parcae system. So you don't have to hyperspace anywhere. You can make your money staying here. Like, here we go, right, one for Garcia Beacon, I'll take that. That's 3,000 odd for that one. There's another one there, so that's another 2,000 for that one. And I mean, these 2 are by far, this is by far the lowest number I've had since I came here. I mean, it's just typical that, you know, now I'm making the video of it, there aren't as many here as there often were. So I have, well, I've got all the time in the world to do both of those, so, you know, there is no hurry whatsoever. In fact, so much so that I'll stick around just for a little bit longer and see if any more turn up. If none of them though are here this time, then we'll head straight out. And indeed no new ones have turned up. Right, so let's go to the surface, get ready to bugger off. We'll also set destination Garcia Beacon, which as you can see is only 27 light seconds away. So you don't hyperspace or nothing, you just go into super cruise. That's all you need to do.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Closest it's been to the planet since I've been here. Once again, it's typical. It's waiting until I'm doing the video before it fucking does all this shit. Right, let's super cruise away.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I thought the game had fucked up for a minute there. We're getting affected by the gravitational field of the planet. Vint platform is quite close to the planet it orbits, so you will get that. The same with Garcia Beacon actually, it's also quite close to the planet it's orbiting. See, I think there was another change I made to the Cobra that I didn't have in my last video or my last Twitch broadcast, and that is I've actually downgraded the fuel tank. It was 16 ton capacity. I've downgraded it to 8. I did that to save mass. I wanted to reduce the mass. I've never come even remotely close to using 8 tons, let alone 16 tons of fuel in one, flight. So it was well worth doing. My mass has been significantly reduced, and I've not been affected by it in any way. So I would certainly recommend it. You can see again here I'm staying a fair distance away, but I'm still being affected by the gravitational field of the planet. In fact, because I am being affected by it, I might as well go in a straight line straight towards it. Gravitational effect is starting to lessen. Oh, for fuck's sake, you've had this lessened so much that I'm now alright anyway. Right, let's get our docking permission from here.
Request granted.
I can see my landing pad. We are underneath it. And for once we are approaching it from the right direction. Okay, here we are.
Engines disengaged.
Now refueling has never cost me any more than 25, so if you have a smaller ship then refueling will be even less, as if 25 is not cheap enough. So that one there, so we made something like 6,000 on them. Now there are always far more of these delivery missions from here back to Vint plant, so I'll definitely take that one. 61,000. I don't think I'll have enough cargo space for this as well. No, I haven't. Okay, so we'll take that one. Take that one. You almost don't need to even look at the time frame because you're travelling in such a short distance. You're going to make it. So just really take the missions. Right, I don't have 4 tons left. I don't even have 2 left. I've only got 1 ton left. Is there a nice paying one for just 1 ton? That'll do.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Right. Back to the Vint plant then. There we go.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Right, height space away.
Charging. 2, 1, engage.
Quite a nice bit of eye candy that actually. You can see the sun's rays from behind the planet, which of course is now like a eclipse. So even though I'm quite badly affected by the gravitational field of the planet, I'm turning quite a fair distance away in order to escape it, I should have no trouble with any of these missions. 12 minutes is the first one to end, no problem. So our ETA is already under 12 minutes and we're still only doing, you know, well, not even 0.1 C. I do like the way the suns look, so I'm quite happy to have that on screen. Sometimes the brightness from the stars can be a bit much. I should maybe think about turning bloom off or reducing it if it's on a slider. I can't remember if it is. Looks like we are going to be quite heavily affected by the gravitational field this time, because we're only now just coming into the distance in megameters, and yeah, the planet's already showing its effect. Something else that I've had in this system twice already, and I only found this place about an hour ago. I've had two interdictions here, so you also get your bonus bounties from destroying enemy ships. Now admittedly one of those interdictions was a security scan, but the first one wasn't. It was a rather over-ambitious eagle who probably wished he had scanned to see if I was carrying a plasma accelerator before he attacked me. So I had no problem with it. If he wanted to attack me, he was quite welcome to. My plasma accelerator enjoyed the chance to do its business. One day I will actually remember to try the frag cannon. We are approaching it from the right direction. Right. Looks like another ship is coming in. And there we go.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
27, the most expensive refueling I've had to do out here. So we are currently at 1,238,000. Let's see what it is after this lot. So I have made 73,000 on that trip. That's all the proof you need that this is definitely a good place to go. Now, it does look like there are no more missions here to that other system. That's the first time I have seen that. It's annoying. So, I think that's a good place to end this video. So, remember this system then, the Parcae system. You will have no problems making decent money here. It's particularly handy if you don't fancy having to go all the way out to LHS 64, which is some 70 odd light years away from Iran. This one is only about 28, so much closer, and yeah, you make big money out here, especially if you have a decent cargo hold. And remember, I only had 36 tons, and I was having to turn down a lot of big paying missions at that last station, as you saw. So if you have something like a Type 6 or an ASP or something, then you know, with the cargo capacity you can have in those ships, you'll make huge amounts just doing, you know, runs to and from this outpost to the other within the same system. So there you go, that's one that's well worth checking out. This is Commander Lucosa signing off.